Today we're diving into Dear Hongrang, the new Joseon-era hit that's got mystery, romance, and some seriously spooky vibes. Lee Jae-wook and Jo Bo-ah are stealing the show, but is this long-lost heir the real deal? Or is something creepy, like that white-haired ghost, hiding the truth? I'm breaking down episodes 1 to 3, so grab your hanbok and let's get started. Dear Hongrang Episode 1 kicks off with a young boy, Hongrang, running scared through a dark forest, bumping into a creepy tall figure with white hair. He yells for his sister. Hongrang's from the powerful Sim family, who run the Min Guild, a big deal in the Joseon art world. His mom, Min Yeon-ui, Ji-won, calls in shamans, while his half-sister, Jae-yi, Jo Bo-ah, searches the woods alone, hurting herself as she cries for him. A flashback shows them playing a sweet hide-and-seek game. Jae-yi spots Hongrang from a roof, making him giggle. 12 years later, Hongrang's still missing. The town spreads nasty rumors about Jae-yi being a demon who harms boys. Yeon-ui's hooked on drugs, and Hongrang's dad, Sim Yeol-guk, Park Byung-eun, punishes fakes who claim to be Hongrang with brutal torture. Jae-yi, disguised as a man, takes odd jobs to keep searching for her brother. One day the Grand Prince kills some of Yeol-guk's men over a deal and forces him to give up paintings for free as a warning. That night, a thug chases Jae-yi, still dressed as a man, after spotting her, but her adoptive brother, Mujin, Jung-garam, saves her. Mujin's the heir Yeol-guk trained, but Yeon-ui doesn't like him. Yeon-ui's aide struggles with her addiction, but a shaman tells her to stay strong for a special guest, coming soon. Yeon-ui cleans up and takes back control of the Min Guild, outsmarting Yeol-guk and Mujin's plans. Jae-yi's scared, remembering Yeon-ui's harsh treatment as her stepmom, who blames her for bad luck since she's the daughter of a discarded concubine. Mujin protects Jae-yi by letting Yeon-ui use him as a literal stepping stool to show her power. Mujin worries about Jae-yi and talks about running away together, but she refuses to ruin his reputation since they're not blood-related. Meanwhile, a bounty hunter says he's found Hongrang Lee Jae-wook, a man with no childhood memories, raised in a brothel, and now an assassin. Yeon-ui's convinced he's her son, but Yeol-guk's skeptical. Jae-yi dreams of Hongrang lost in the woods and wakes to news he's back. Tests show the man's scars and blood match Yeol-guk's, but Jae-yi's sure he's not Hongrang. She grills him with questions, but he admits he doesn't remember the past and only came to find his memories, willing to leave if he's not the real deal. Yeon-ui, though, is certain he's Hongrang and snaps at Jae-yi for doubting him, calling her jealous. Alone, Jae-yi plays their old hide-and-seek game on the roof and spots the man, getting mad. He teases her by pretending to aim an arrow. At breakfast, he brings his loyal, deaf aide, In-ho, and Yeon-ui dotes on him. Tensions rise. When Yeol-guk says the man will train to lead the guild, upsetting Mujin, Jae-yi vows to protect both her brothers. The man hears a wind chime and gets a vague memory flash. When he meets Hongrang's old dog Goldie, Jae-yi tests him again. He mocks her fear of Yeon-ui and pretends to know the dog to mess with her. Later, in an old courtyard, Jae-yi sees a mark on his neck like Hongrang's, but he calls it a scar and teases her more. Mujin steps in, but the man taunts him, saying he's taken Mujin's place. That night, a servant leaves a noble kid alone, and the eerie white-haired figure creeps closer, making her scream. Episode 2 of Dear Hongrang starts with Hongrang Lee Jae-wook and his aide In-ho searching for a missing kid, Seol-ki, at a secret slave market. Meanwhile, Jae-yi, Jo Bo-ah, teams up with homeless helpers to investigate the kid's case, which feels like Hongrang's old disappearance. A maid saw a white-haired ghost, so Jae-yi's group pretends to be guards to question the kid's household. While they're busy, Jae-yi sneaks in and finds the maid buried for failing to protect the child. Jae-yi and her helpers save the maid and hide her in a cave. The maid talks about the white-haired ghost, and Jae-yi remembers young Hongrang, mentioning it in a dream. Elsewhere, Hongrang and In-ho bust the slave market. In-ho frees the kids, and Hongrang faces the boss, who says the Snow Man, white-haired ghost, took Seol-ki. Shocked, Hongrang burns the boss and vows to find the Snow Man to uncover his past. A flashback shows him as a kid fleeing. The Snow Man? Jae-yi feels bad, recalling a time she ignored Hongrang's talk of seeing the Snow Man. The freed kids go to a safe place. A boy tells Hongrang that he and Seol-ki were taken to an inky room, but he was sent back as useless. Hongrang suspects the same people kidnapped him, linking it to a painter in his snowman memories. At home, Mujin, Jung-garam, urges Yeol-guk, Park Byung-eun, to check Hongrang's past. Yeon-ui, Ji-won, tries to kick Mujin out, but Yeol-guk says the guild needs them, or Hongrang's inheritance is at risk. They're stuck. Yeon-ui takes Hongrang to a temple, where he bows to a painting of her father, claiming a memory of pine scent and sitting on his lap. Yeon-ui's thrilled, thinking he's legit, and even Mujin wavers. Jae-yi, though, insists he's faking. She argues with Hongrang and he rips a blanket she's washing in frustration. Later, a cook sees Hongrang eat sweets like young Hongrang did and shares how Jae-yi grew up in a harsh home. A flashback shows young Hongrang at Jae-yi's mom's memorial, only for Yeonwee to beat Jae-yi for tainting her son. That night, Hongrang wakes from a nightmare about the painter, follows Jae-yi to a cave, and sees her pray for Hongrang's return, feeling lonely. Trouble brews when Thug Bang-suk spots Jae-yi and thinks Moojin's in love with his real sister, planning to blackmail the Sims. Jae-yi tries to sneak the maid, Jo-kan, out of town, but Hongrang and Bang-suk's spy see them. Jo-kan reveals the snowman's neck tattoo says 1. Moojin tracks down Hongrang's old comrade, who calls him a ruthless soul reaper and flees in fear. Moojin rushes home, sword to Hongrang's neck, but Hongrang covers for him. When Jae-wook appears, Moojin warns Jae-yi to avoid Hongrang. Bang-suk tortures Jo-kan, who spills about the snowman. He spreads rumors of snowman sightings at a kid's grave during rain. Jae-yi falls for it, planning with Moojin and her helpers. A note reveals the tattoo as 1 death and a grave's map. Thinking it's Hongrang's, Jae-yi goes alone. Episode 3 of Dear Hongrang starts with Jae-yi, Jo Bo-ah, and Hongrang Lee Jae-wook fighting Bang-suk's goons. Intense? A bell rings, messing with Hongrang's head, and Bang-suk grabs Jae-yi hostage. Hongrang fakes a trade, then kicks Bang-suk off a cliff. Boom. While escaping, Jae-yi twists her ankle. Hongrang gruffly tells her to clean wounds and hauls her like a bag until Moojin, Junggaram, and the sleuths arrive. Awkward? Jae-yi's torn by Hongrang's tough vibe, remembering little Hongrang promising her a kind world. Sweet? Now she locks eyes with him from a roof, and Moojin watches. Uneasy? Uh-oh. Hongrang's mad their lead, the maid, is dead. He thinks the snowman hands kids to a painter who drains them. Creepy. He plans to check guild members next. The scene shifts to Grand Prince Hanpyeong back from a retreat with artist's block. In town, he sees folks fight over a Duryong painting and adopts an orphan kid. Nice? Hongrang spots this. He joins Yeolguk, Park Byung-eun, to meet the prince, who once sent soldiers to find little Hongrang. Hongrang eyes the prince's woodland studio suspicious. At the studio, the prince ditches his canvas to greet them warmly. Hongrang sees the orphan treated kindly, ruling out the prince as the evil painter. The prince is right-handed with soft brushstrokes, unlike the painter's style. Clue? Jae-yi sneaks up, trying to spook Hongrang with bugs like when little Hongrang feared them. Hongrang flips it, pranking her with a leaf. Sneaky. But she's puzzled when he grabs a bug and leaves. She tails him and sees him comfort a crying kid until the mom shows. Soft side? Inside, the prince asks Yeolguk about Duryong, whose paintings of corpses and beasts come from dying models. Dark? The prince scoffs, saying his brushstrokes capture life, not death. Meanwhile, Moojin meets cousin Hong-sik, who envied Hongrang and hatches a plan to expose him. Trouble? That night, Jae-yi tries their old hide-and-seek hand game with Hongrang, but Moojin cuts in with his exposure plan. It's Hongrang's birthday. Moojin taunts him with a bow, hinting at his assassin past. Hongrang stays cool and they toast. Hong-sik stirs drama. It's pomegranate wine, and Hongrang's allergic, a secret only he and little Hongrang shared. Hongrang breaks out in hives, looking scared. Busted. Yeon-ui, Ji-won, beats Jae-yi, who takes the blame. Her maid Ulbun and Moojin try to shield her, but Yeon-ui rages until Hongrang stops her, looking ashamed. Heavy? Moojin claims Hongrang's faking, but Jae-yi's fed up, saying if he's real, Moojin nearly killed him. Jae-yi gets locked up as punishment. Unfair? Yeolguk's worried as his aide says Moojin's rep is trashed. He orders a mysterious item from Jin Arts. That night, Jae-yi dreams of little Hongrang fearing a rat doppelganger, scared she won't know him. She wakes to Hongrang bringing food, upset she hurt him but understanding why. He shares his lonely past, vowing to earn her trust as her brother, touching. She hopes he's not hurting. At the end, Hongrang secretly asks a nobleman how he knew about the real Hongrang's allergy. Shock? He's a fake, working with the nobleman to probe the Min Guild and painter. A flashback shows the nobleman giving him poison ivy. During the toast, Hongrang saw Moojin and Hong-sik's shady moves, drank the wine, and used the ivy to fake hives. Clever. Lee Jae-wook and Jo Bo-ah slay this Dear Hongrang Joseon mystery. Hanboks and that snowman ghost. Total chills. Is Hongrang real or a fake? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and subscribe. Catch you next time.